Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of the Wasatch Gear Review. I'm Corbin. Today we're going to be reviewing the Jetboil. This is the Flash Java Jetboil. This is a bad boy unit. I absolutely love this unit. It's one of my favorite camp stoves that I've had the pleasure of using out in the field. I've used this for about over a year now. And this is a rock solid piece of gear. So we're going to jump right into the meat of it. Take it apart for you. You've got the lid, got a drinking spout / pouring spout. You have the burner itself. You have a stabilizing bracket, I would call it. You have a cup, comes off the bottom, and you have the cozy and the cup itself. This is a 1 liter cup. It's made out of stainless steel. Jetboil has patented the Flux Ring, which are these louvered pieces of metal you see all the way around it. When it's hooked up to the stove, that is your windbreak, so it cooks very, very well in windy situations because of this patented technology from Jetboil. On the cozy itself, it has a color changing indicator that will slowly turn itself yellow as the water comes to a boil. It's very accurate. I've watched this many times and watched it get to the very tip, and right as it fills in yellow in that black in the top, it's starting to boil. So it's a very accurate measurement tool. On the inside there is a 2 cup mark, and it also says safe boil level. If you get any higher than about half, which is the 2 cup mark, it can overflow on the boil and burn you. So you want to take that into consideration. Only fill it to the 2 cup mark, which is about halfway up. The cup also has this handle, so you can hold it just like a cup while you're eating or drinking, which is very nice. Makes it very nice to hold. Nice feature. Now onto the burner itself. That's the top of your burner. Now, again, this is the Flash model. This is actually the Flash Java model, but they have a Flash model that doesn't come with the coffee press. The Zip, which is the model down from this, does not come with an igniter. The Flash on up do. I'm going to go over the other models with you just on what their names are and show you a picture of them. I'm not going to go into detail on them. I haven't used them. So the igniter there, so that's where the fuel canister goes, and this is your adjustment. And we will crank this up at the end of the video, and we'll boil some water for you guys so you can see how quick it is. By the way, it's about 2.5 minutes for 2 cups of water, which is, or half a liter. It'll boil a half liter of water in about 2.5 minutes. It is compatible with all other Jetboil accessories, just so you guys know. I do have the pot stand. This does not come with it. This is an extra accessory I had to buy. I'll just show you how it works. You just mount it in just like that, and then you've got a place to set your pot or pan and cook. Another thing that I really like about this cooker is it's got these notches on the inside rim here, 3 of them, and then it's got 3 notches here, and they mate together, and then you twist it just a little bit of a turn and it can't get knocked off of the burner at all, which is very nice. Stops you from tipping it over and spilling stuff. Also, this is where the canister bracket comes in. This folds out and you snap your fuel can into it, and that's going to be even more stable. So they really thought this through. This is one, I mean, like, again, this is one of my favorite stoves I've ever used. This thing will melt snow. I've melted snow and boiled snow for drinking water with this, and it works phenomenal for that. The bottom cup here, when you take it off, you can use it as a measuring cup. It does have calibrated measuring lines, and you can also double as a cup or a bowl, so that's always nice. This does come with a coffee sample pack when you buy it, in the packaging, so you can, you know, give it a shot right there, right then and there, you know, out on the trail. It is 14 ounces, or for you gram counters, 400 grams. It will hold capacity 32 ounces of liquid, or 1 liter of liquid. Again, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but I'll mention again, this will boil 16 ounces of water, or a half liter basically, in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's unreal. It really is. That's awesome. So not too bad. So now we'll move on to dimensions. It is 4.1 inches in diameter by 7.1 inches long. The stand weighs 0.9 ounces, or 27 grams. And also, I've melted snow with this thing in really cold weather for drinking water, and it worked phenomenal. So no problems there at all, no complaints there at all. I've used it in very windy conditions, and no problems there either with the baffles. So anyway, let's go on to the different models. So the first one you've got is the Zip. The second one would be the Flash. Third would be the Flash Java, which we're doing the review on. Fourth would be the Minimo. Fifth, we have the Sumo. And number 6 is the Jetboil Jewel. So now you should have a pretty good idea of what Jetboil has to offer with their personal cooking systems. Alright guys, so here's the unit. I'm going to pop the canister off, or the cooking pot, grab the fuel canister, you want it to be snug but not ultra tight. We're going to connect it so it can't get knocked off. We're going to put in 2 cups of water, which is the maximum boil level. Cups. We're going to crank up the unit, and we're going to see about how long it takes here. the way, if you do use the lid and pop it on when you're boiling, you'll boil the water quicker. Definitely a bad unit here. I love using this thing. Big props to Jetboil. They really thought out everything. I have no complaints with this unit at all. Not one bad thing can I find about this. They even make the strikers for the electronic ignition replaceable. So if your striker wears out, you can buy the little strikers, feed them through, and the striker can work again. Of course, you can always light this with a flint and steel or a lighter if this ever malfunctions. But I've been using this thing for quite a while now, and I've never had a problem with the electronic striker. So, as you guys can see, the yellow's starting to creep up the window. Steam already. And we got just a little bit of black left there, and now it's gone, and we are starting to roll the water. This is an adjustable valve, so you can go full or you can crank it down to a simmer, which I do like that option, to be able to simmer stuff and not be wasting a lot of your fuel. So there you guys have how quickly that boiled water. Well, we've come to the end of this review. Again, a recap. In my opinion, it's one of the best stoves out on the market. I absolutely love it. I know I've said that before, and I'll say it again. It's made my life easy out on the trail, made meals come quick, coffee quick, hot chocolate quick. So I recommend that if you guys are going to be doing any backpacking, you pick one up. They're about $100 or so. About anywhere you go, you can find them a little cheaper if you get them used on eBay. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks again for watching this episode of the Wasatch Gear Review. I am Corbin once again. Be safe and adventure on.